Hey guys, it's Emilia here and welcome to Journal Engineer. Today we're going to do our February theme, which is gonna be lentil themed. Oh, fuck. No, lantern themed, not lentils. We're not gonna do soups, at least today. We're going to do a lantern theme today. So yeah, prepare your yellow colors and let's begin. So before we start, you can see here my January theme. This is also an amazing theme for February. So if you like to do more snowy like wintersy theme, this I think is gonna be the perfect for you. I truly enjoyed doing it because it was easy to do. I needed just a few colors and I did it. Yeah, it was pretty easy. You can check out the video. So for the people that already did wintersy and want something more like yellowsy, today is your day because we're going to do entirely yellow spread. As you probably saw from the thumbnail, who am I fooling here? So I opened on brand new pages. Really quick, I'm going to sketch out what I want to do. So on the right, I'm gonna have something like a frame painting. I'm gonna have lanterns all over the place, but those in the frame are gonna be kind of special, maybe more detailed, maybe with more colors. I don't know. I still haven't decided yet because I'm just doing the spreads right in front of the camera. I mean, I don't plan something in advance, at least not everything. And on the left I'm gonna have my calendar and also my list for the next month, because as I'm doing the months one by one, I truly need a space where I need to put all tasks that are for the next month but I still don't have. This is basically what I need to do, and as everything is clear so far, I go right back to the last page where I do my test. As you can see here, the drawings from the last video where we tried to do snowflakes, like beautiful snowflakes. So the lentils that I'm doing here, I try to sketch out different things and different shapes. Of course, not all of them are like cubic. They're kind of like not cubic, not sure how's that called. It's 12 o'clock midnight right now, so I'm gonna collect all my brain cells together, and together we're gonna manage through this voiceover. So bear with me. Thank you. So we continue with the lanterns, and I try different shapes. So basically I imagine lanterns in different shapes, like hexagonal or cubic, or I can have even like a cylinder ones. And besides drawing the shapes, I also need to decide how I'm gonna color them, because you know they're lanterns, they light, so I need yellow inside somehow. At first I tried to do it with my new Dingbats Atu pens, which I truly enjoy, honestly, but unfortunately I started to notice something strange about them, is that they kinda smudge the Micron pen, which is impressive. I mean, Micron pens are with archive ink, so it's not that easy, but somehow Dingbats can smudge it. I don't know if that's visible on the video right now, but yeah, it doesn't look that good. And I start doing my all-time and favorite art and graphic twin. I also decided to see how squares on the background are gonna work for this theme, as I did for my last one. And yeah, I think we're ready for now. So I started first doing the squares. This is my background and this is gonna be the frame. It's gonna be almost the same style as one that I did in January. So, and here I have more talk about styles. As you know, for the last year I did entirely black and white bullet journal, which means that I had like overall theme of the entire journal, which was black and white. Before that, I haven't got a journal with one theme. I just like the theme and I draw it inside, which is awesome. I have the freedom, but I've been doing bullet journals and like any kind of planners for so long that my mind is already kind of bored of overall the same themes. So I decided to put myself in a frame, and in this way, when I choose a topic like a theme throughout the entire journal, I'm not having that freedom, so I need to shake a bit those brain cells that are trying their best right now with my English. So I need to like shake them really well so they can think of something different. So I really want to make spreads that are not that popular. Probably you know what I'm talking about. In the bullet journal community, we have some spreads that are all-time favorite and they're truly amazing. I mean, nothing against them, they're truly amazing. I have done them as well in my journals. For example, this thing with the lanterns, like the Chinese lanterns. I understand why everybody likes it so much. I mean, it's so vibrant and the colors, it's just amazing. I have no idea who did this for the first time, but yeah, genius. We also have this theme, for example, that appears truly often in people's journals. Some people like to copy themes, some people like to invent themes. I've been on both themes throughout these years I've copied themes, and I think I drew some of them for the first time, like forever, in this journal. And here a small warning about the copying of themes. So it's really nice, and kind and a good manner to mention the creator of this theme when you post it or when you share it, because yeah, we're a one community, so it's amazing when you give credits to each other for something good that somebody invented. Yeah, it's just a good thing to do. So after I drew the squares, I line out where I want the ropes with the lanterns to be. When you draw hanging things, it's always hard to match the gravity center of them. However, when the ends are not that close to each other, it's like more easy, because last time we did those things around the snowflakes and it was kind of hard. If you tilt them a bit, they don't look that natural. But anyway, for this theme right now, we're not gonna do this type. We're gonna do them like more spread, as you can see, so the gravity center like just can go away. We don't have gravity here. So I start doing the lanterns one by one. As you can see, I'm just sketching them out with a pen because they're kind of detailed and I truly don't want to mess up. Furthermore, at this point, I still had no idea how I want to differentiate the lanterns inside the frame and those outside of the frame. So I decided just to sketch them really quick. I try to have different shapes and different lengths and different sizes because at the end I just need to have more diverse painting. When the time came for me to add colors, I decided to first add the colors and then to write with my chrome pen. So here I started coloring the first lanterns and I was still not sure what I want to do with them, how they're gonna look good and how to make them more minimalistic. And as you can see, the first one that I drew, they're not looking that good. I mean, they're looking like a, I don't know, yellow spot in the middle of the page. And then on the lower ones, I decided to just like add a bit of yellow and then smudge it a bit with my finger, which was a discovery. I mean, discovery for me, because right now the light from the lanterns is looking so much in place and like a bit more minimalistic and not like yellow spot in the middle of nowhere. After I drew all the lanterns, I started doing the chrome pen finally, and because I already added all the colors, I couldn't make a mistake. Well, at least this is what I thought. But yeah, for now everything was fine. Some tips that I want to say about drawing lanterns, like in general, is rest your hand, rest your wrist, and do straight lines as possible as you can. Even if you don't do straight lines, just make sure to make them clear. I mean, to start the line and don't interrupt it. And I also added a few more details and decorations that you can just see of my drawings. I mean, I don't think that is something that I should explain, because it's just like a few decorations on top, and yeah. So something else that I tried to do for all my lanterns is to draw them as I'm looking them from below. As you can see, I see their bottom. If the case was that I'm looking them from above, I wouldn't see the bottom. So my advice is also to choose one perspective that you're gonna look your lanterns, from above or from below. For me, it was more easy to watch them from below. I don't know why. It was in the middle of each lantern. Of course, I draw a light bulb because I don't know why light bulb. Maybe because I didn't want to deal with flames. If I decided to do a candle inside, it was gonna be much harder to draw, so I guess I just decided to stick with a simple bulb, you know, turn on, turn off electricity. Simple stuff. Nikola Tesla was genius. And Thomas Edison. So yeah, here I start doing the lanterns one by one. Here I'm gonna post a few references, and here we are. We did most of the lanterns from inside, and here is the hard part, that I should think what I need to do with the other lanterns outside. And I decided that they're gonna be a bit more smaller. They're not gonna be that saturated with yellow, and the biggest difference is that they're not gonna have dots. What dots, you may ask? Well, because of those dots, I spent almost 1 hour of my time drawing them for almost nothing. I mean, they look kind of fine, but... And I know that here everything is sped up, but guys, believe me, this took me a massive amount of time. So if you want to do these dots here, just prepare audiobook, movie, like 3-hour movie, it's totally fine. You can watch Titanic or Avatar, or I don't know, just like any James Cameron movie, because they're like so long. And yeah, you can start doing the dots. And with this, I think we're ready with our right page. I can't believe that. And on the left, we're gonna do a really quick calendar. Nothing special here, so I'm gonna just fast forward to it. I think the important things here for this calendar is that, as you remember, I truly try to make this style with those little perforated lines. So from time to time, I just like lift my micron and then I continue the line. So I'm a fan of this style for now. I also write my notes for March field, and then I also add a few lanterns here and there. I add a few small ones, and then I'm gonna finish with 2 larger ones. So I was wondering if I want to speed up that part here, but I decided that maybe you want to see me doing a lantern from up close, so I'm just gonna put elevator music on. And if you don't want to watch me doing this lantern in details, you are free to take the express elevator right after 30 seconds and continue the journal with me. We're ready with our cover page, and here is the right place to remind you, if you like this video so far, don't forget to give it a like or even subscribe. I'll be more than happy to have you here on the channel, and yeah, just doing spreads together. We continue on the next page, which is gonna be pretty simple. So the next page is always my monthly trackers and like monthly fields. So for this one, I'm just gonna have a simple brain dump field. And also I'm gonna do some trackers. So on the left page, we're gonna do our goals field, which is kind of interesting, and this is something that I want to talk more about. So usually I have my monthly goals field much smaller than this one. However, this time I felt the inspiration to do a bigger goals field. Not that I'm gonna do like 20 goals for this month, this is not realistic, and I don't plan to burn out this month. For the next one, I could. Maybe, but not for February. When I have goals, I'm so busy and my mind is so overwhelmed with some stuff that I kinda forget how to achieve my goals. Sometimes I have a massive brain farts that continue with days, and I hope that with this big goals field, I'm gonna help myself and my brain to work. We also did this field for the song of the month, and here we go to our weekly spread. So I'm gonna do just one weekly spread for this video, but the other weekly spreads I'm gonna upload as short, so stay tuned. However, the main information is always in the video, so if you watch a short, just keep in mind to watch also the main video. So I write hello February, and here I decided to combine both colors of yellow, but as I said, Dingbats color is not that saturated, which means that I truly had a problem with the visibility of this February, and I couldn't allow this to happen, and I outlined them with Micron, and I think that the font turned out pretty good. I mean, it was like double colored and also we outlined. Then I do my calendar. As I mentioned, I always do my calendars here, and something that you may notice is that because Dingbats smudges the Micron, I first draw the line and then I write with the Microns on it. I plan to have really simple weekly spreads, so at first I just outline the fields. I'm gonna have 3 fields on the left and 4 fields on the right, and also I'm gonna have a goals field and to-do field. So the to-do field is for monthly tasks that I still haven't assigned to any day, but I need to do in this week. I have more and more of those tasks recently. I have no idea why, but I need those fields bigger and bigger. I also do some lanterns on the top, and at this point of this video, because I was already recording for like 3 hours, I mean these spreads took me like truly 3 hours to do, I was so tired that you can truly see how those lanterns are not that detailed than the ones that I did on the cover page, but probably understand me. I don't know, do you get tired of doing spreads sometimes? By the way, this is the reason why I don't do all weekly spreads in this video because I truly need the rest. After I draw my theme, I have 3 or 4 weeklies more because yeah, each month have around 4 weeks and here I do only 1. So the other 3 that I'm not doing here, I actually do the following days one by one. So I do the right page also, which is truly easy to do. Just more views, and I also do one more lantern. And as seen now, I see that I forgot to do the dots here, but I guess I was too tired at this point. I guess this is the theme, guys. I think you got the idea, and as I said, in the next few days I'm gonna upload also shorts of the other weekly, so stay tuned for that. And I truly enjoy how it turned out. It's yellow. I really like my February to be contrast from January, so when January is blue, and yeah, February needs to be some other color, and yellow is also my favorite color. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and I hope that we're gonna see each other again after 1 month at the end of February, where I'm gonna upload my March theme. Yeah, until then, don't forget to stay on the sunny side.